Hey guys, good morning. We need a little help today. What do you do when you're retired? The weather's beautiful like today. You sold one RV, but you don't have the other one in yet, and you don't want to stay around home and clean up all these cherry blossoms off the driveway. We found the perfect solution. Come on along with us. We're going to take a little trip, surprise some friends, and I'll show you how to cook up some curry at the campground that is unbelievably good. Welcome to What Doin'. We're Deb and Aaron, two retirees originally from Washington State who love to travel the country, make new friends, have new adventures, scuba dive, hike, cook, and just about anything outdoors. Come along for the ride. You never know what kind of crazy adventures we're going to get mixed up in, and you never know what doing. We had some friends that we knew were going to be camping at Cape Disappointment State Park in Washington. It's a 2,000-acre camping park on the Long Beach Peninsula right at the end of the Lewis and Clark Trail. It sits at the Pacific Ocean right at the mouth of the Columbia River. Here's a little background on the park. It has some breathtaking views of the North Head Lighthouse, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, and the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. There's a day-use area with picnic tables and full hookup campsites accommodating rigs 45 feet or less in length. The Cape D store is open March, April, and October on weekends and daily from May through September. They have camp supplies and even pizza, sandwiches, and ice cream that can be delivered right to your campsite. One of the cool things about this park is that you can rent the lighthouse keeper and the assistant lighthouse keeper houses. They are Victorian-era houses with period-piece furniture and have fully equipped kitchens and dining rooms. The living room and library is also downstairs. Upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms with 2 queen beds and 2 single beds and the bathrooms. I mean, how cool would it be to stay here? This park is unique in that it actually has 2 lighthouses inside the park boundary. The North Head Lighthouse, built in 1898, lies 2 miles north of Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. Its job is to warn ships coming from the north who can't see the mouth of the Columbia River or the lighthouse to the south. Take the short drive to the trailhead for Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. When you park at the trailhead, it's a half-mile hike to the lighthouse with a stop at Dead Man's Cove. The trail is steep but easy to navigate. It got its name from a shipwreck in 1853 where 37 bodies from the Vandalia washed ashore here. As you continue up the trail, you'll pass the Coast Guard base. Then you get your first real look at the lighthouse. It was completed in 1856, and the Coast Guard still mans the shack to keep watch over the bar and the graveyard of the Pacific, where 2,000 ships have been sunk since 1792. Take a little bit of time to stop in at the Interpretive Center and the gift shop. They have interactive displays, tons of information, and stunning views of the coast. Okay, now let's get back to the reason we came here. Sorry for geeking out there for a minute. We got into the campsite, and to be honest, they knew that we were coming. We had told them prior that we were going to come down and cook them a little lunch, but luckily they weren't there right when we got there. We got to set up our kitchen and then got to work. So when you do this, the only thing is you got to bring something to eat. So today we're going to cook up some curry So all I'm going to do is start the burger going. It's kind of cool if you bite the two. First thing that goes in, the curry. Remember, it's all really precise, so about a tablespoon and a half. Or whatever. Once that gets going, I'm going to chop up an orange bell pepper, a red bell pepper, and a zucchini. But because you don't want to sit here and watch me chop all that, I'll speed it up a little bit for you.
Smells so good. It smells good already.
That's the amazing thing with this dish is the way it smells.
Got your veggies too. Veggies and smells driving everybody nuts.
There is that. So what kind of curry is this?
Just a
Green curry.
green curry.
Green Thai curry? Mm.
Yeah.
It's a little less spicy than the red curry.
Yes.
So we're going to put in a can of coconut milk. And sometimes I'll use the coconut cream
Oh yeah.
because it makes it a lot richer, but
Yeah.
it makes it a lot richer.
Right.
So to this, they always say add just, you know, a little bit of to the jar.
Take the whole jar. Just get in there.
Go big or go home.
Right?
That's, you know, if you want the taste and the flavor,
Turn that
we're going to get it.
Does it smell heavenly? What do you think, Patty? Does it smell
Mercy.
good? Yeah. Isn't that terrible?
It's horrible. What time?
About 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And all that yummy veggies.
So what we're talking about is we've lost our trailer. We sold it.
Right.
We don't have the new RV yet.
Right.
So we still want to camp.
Right.
So what do you call it when you go to somebody else's campsite where they're camping and you just barge in and
It's called squatting.
okay, that works.
Camping?
We were trying to figure out it's not boondocking, it's not
No,
couch surfing.
no.
It's not mooch docking.
It's a sleepover.
But we're not sleeping here, we're not staying. So it's just like a day trip,
Oh, so like,
but you can't just show up with nothing. So you got to show up with curry.
right. I'm thinking hit and run. It's kind of like photobombing, only it's camp bombing.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
yeah.
Camp bombing.
Kabombing.
Kabombing.
So when this is done, we're going to add rice to it, or you can put the rice in the bowl and add the curry over the top. These things are great. You just cook them. They're already done. Takes about 90 seconds in the microwave. I have to say the end result was pretty darn good. So let me leave you with this. Just because we're retired doesn't mean we have to sit around. Get out, see the people you love and care about, and do something every day. No matter what it is, just go have fun.
Good boy, Dick.
Good, Dexter. Good, just a minute.
Even after all that, I don't have any phones or...
So there you have it. Another great day, great friends, great food, great times. Here's where we need the help. What exactly is it that we did? Is it hobo camping? It's not really mooch docking or boondocking because we didn't use their stuff, we brought stuff in. Great way to see friends, enjoy a good meal, and have great times. Leave us a note down in the description. Let us know, what is this called? And remember, look for us in a campsite, underwater blowing bubbles, in the kitchen cooking up something good, or just traveling down the road, because you never know what doing.